Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. We have Brooke Henderson in the interview area with us. Recently won her first major championship. You must be feeling very confident coming in here this week.
Yeah, I'm really excited, to be here. It's my second RICOH Women's British Open, and I love the course this year. It's not the traditional link style, and kind of more tree line, which I won my first major on, and also my two other LPGA Tour wins are on tree line courses. So definitely some good vibes and good feelings going into the week. So I'm excited to tee it up on Thursday.
Lydia was in here a few minutes ago and described you as superwoman, having played, I think she said 10 tournaments out of the last 11. A, is that correct? And B, do you feel tired in any way having done that?
Yeah, I think I did 9 weeks straight on the LPGA Tour, and then I also added another 2-day event in there as well, so kind of 10 weeks in a row. But it was fun, and it did get a little bit, I was a little bit tired sometimes, but I just, rested on my days off Monday and Tuesday a little bit more than normal, and just tried to pay attention to where my body was at. But I think it also taught me a lot about, how I'm feeling when I'm just that little bit fatigued or I'm just not feeling my best. And, I think moving forward, it really helped my game to improve.
Okay, thank you. Alistair?
Just give us your thoughts on the course. What do you think the key is going to be this week in terms of scoring?
I think getting off the tees, making sure you're hitting fairways is always a good thing. Around the greens is where, you're going to pick up shots or you're going to lose them. The greens are slopey and you need to hit it in the right spots. So that's where approach shots are really important, to hit it in the bowls, or even if you just knowing the good spots to miss it. Just playing the Pro-Am today, I hit the ball in some spots I don't want to be the rest of the week, so just learning those out. I'll play another practice round tomorrow and just, hopefully get a good feel for the course.
And the greens are quite undulating, so I'm expecting a good field putter this week, perhaps, to have a good chance, yeah?
Yeah, I think pace will be extremely important. And like I said, once you hit it in the correct bowl or the correct quadrant, it makes it a lot easier. So, accurate approach shots, and then once you get on the green, having good pace and just leaving it around the hole to make easy pars or just easy tap-ins.
Brooke, hi, Roger Clark from Sky Sports News. If I can just look forward a couple of weeks to the Olympics, first of all, do you have any concerns over perhaps the Zika virus or reports that perhaps the accommodation isn't quite up to scratch just yet? And also your thoughts on some of the guys pulling out on the men's side of the competition?
Yeah, I respect everyone's opinion and everybody that pulled out. There's a lot of stuff going on in Rio that we can't really control. Zika, health issues or political issues, whatever it is. But at the same time, it's the Olympics. They're going to try and do everything they can to make it safe for us, the athletes. And I don't plan on venturing out anywhere. Just, get into Rio, stay in the Olympic Village, go to the golf course, come home. Nothing too crazy. And it's kind of an opportunity of a lifetime to go down there and experience it for the first time. And my sister and I were excited to go, or hopefully we'll soak everything in, but hopefully it'll be a healthy and safe trip down and then just come back home afterwards.
You have had such a busy year. Was there ever a thought that this might be one competition too many to go to the Olympics, or was it something that you simply couldn't miss?
We kind of were on the fence maybe a little bit. Just we wanted to make sure that everything, we were taking in all the information we could and making the best decision that we could, because it is kind of scary, everything that is going on, but with everything we have right now, we're set to go and we're looking forward to it.
But through that busy stretch, did you ever feel like you were hitting a wall and maybe you should have had a week off, or how's it been playing that much in a row?
It was fun. It was good. And like I said, I learned a lot about mentally how I was feeling, and also physically. I felt like every week, there was just that one little thing that I learned, whether it was a chip shot around the green or a tee shot, seeing it go a certain length or a certain way off the tee. I was always learning something about my game, which I think kind of improved for the next week. And if I went home, I was just going to practice anyways, so why not, play 4 rounds of golf and try and win a championship.
And then having last week off, what did you do anything special? Did you take a little rest?
Yeah, so we flew out of Toledo early Monday morning. We went to Calgary for 2 days. So I did junior clinics. It it was pink service days, so junior clinics, spent a lot of time with the juniors, and then also did a pro-am as well on Monday. And then Wednesday afternoon I had another commitment with BMW for that afternoon in Ottawa, and then Wednesday night I finally got home to Smith Falls, and so we had Thursday, Friday, and then part of Saturday, where I just kind of hung out with my family and my friends, went swimming at my cottage, practiced, and then got on a plane and came here.
How long had it been since you'd been back in Smiths Falls?
I've been home 2 weeks, or week and a half, I guess, since Christmas Day. So we left Christmas Day so I could go down to Florida to practice, and then we came home for about a week in May, and then those 3 or 4 days last week.
When you obviously you played Turnberry last year. When you arrived here, were you quite surprised to see the course?
Yeah, I was for sure. Pleasantly surprised, maybe, in a way. Turnberry was an incredible golf course, so beautiful, but extremely tough. And I definitely was victim to the wind and the rain on the weekend and on Friday afternoon. But with that being said, it was an experience like no other, and I definitely appreciate links golf very much. But seeing the course this year, it is just as beautiful, just a lot more trees, and I think hopefully I'll play well here.
Thank you. Any more questions? Yep.
With what you said that you learned a lot over this past stretch of being so busy, are you going to change up your schedule at all for the second half of the season, or any other changes?
No, not really. With the second half, it's kind of split up a little bit more. Like after this, I have 2 weeks off before the Olympics, and then 2 busy weeks in Canada, but then another week off. So it's a little bit more separate, which will be nice in a way. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the Asia swing yet, but just kind of get a feel for it and trying to play as many events as I think I should.
Just to follow up to that, what are your plans for these weeks off leading up to the Olympics?
We have one charity tournament set up in August 5th at Ottawa Hunt, which is going to be home to the Canadian Women's Open in 2017, and it's also, I'm a new honorary member there. So it'll be a lot of fun just with the members and some of my sponsors, play a round of golf, and it will go to my foundation, which we're just kind of getting started, and hopefully, support people down the road. So that's really exciting on August 5th, and other than that, just kind of be with family, friends, and try and practice and get ready for the Olympics.